30 racks of PBR. That's for you.
Amen, brother. All of Florida do better.
But also, most Americans listen to trash music.
That's biological warfare, brother. Like,
They're just being a bunch of bitches.
fill me, Satan. Fill me.
Yeah, they're like, what the
What's
fuck
going
are you
on?
doing?
Is he pulling out his dick?
Yeah, it does. I was just fucking with you.
And then we'll talk about it here, live on the Riff Report. I'm not here to make friends, man. I'm here to talk music and give out shitty opinions, so there we are.
What the fuck were we even talking about?
Welcome to the Riff Report, the loudest corner on the internet. I'm Tyler,
And I'm Ryan.
and we're here to talk to you about all things punk, metal, alternative, anything loud, anything heavy. Fucking welcome to 2026, y'all. This is going to be our first recording of the year. So exciting. This is
made
also going to be the first episode that we're going to split off into those digestible chunks for y'all. So look out for it. Right now, we're going to be talking about our news and releases and our tracks of the week, the norm, the huge, and then after, you guys will see another episode on Friday where we get fucking goofy. So yeah, let's jump right in. Ryan, what have you been listening to this week?
Man, let's see. What have I been listening to? I've been continuing to listen to copious amounts of Viagra Boys.
Of course, like you do, I have also done the same.
Yeah, I can't
feel like-
give it up yet.
Right.
I'm gonna beat it into the ground until it's dead.
Exactly. I get it. I feel like we've been listening to two different eras of Viagra Boys, or maybe you just listen to all of it at any time.
Yeah.
And I stick with their old stuff.
You've been listening to.
So.
I was gonna say you've been listening to early stuff, right?
Yeah. First album, Streetworms, and I still haven't gone to pick up that record for my brother, but I am planning on it tomorrow, so I'll be out in Chicago for that on my free day to go get it. But yeah, I've just been trying to hype myself up, and I've been listening to specifically Call of the Wild. Like, I don't know what it is. It was really surprising, but you know, most people probably know Viagra Boys with more of their newer music that's been more popular recently, other hits. It's way higher energy, you know what I mean? But specifically Call of the Wild, it's drawn out. It's, you know what I mean? It's a little bit slower. Like, there's more effects to it. I don't know. His vocals, they just feel more effect-y. So I'm just into it. I'm just really excited for it. So I keep listening to it. But yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah. I mean, me too. And like I said, I'll probably listen to it until it's dead into the ground. And then
Exactly.
before that happens, they're going to come out with a new album and I'm going to keep
Be excited
going.
again. Just keep it going.
Cycle
right?
continues. Exactly. Yeah. But no, specifically this week, I've been focusing on, it's January now. We're both participating in dry January.
Yeah,
which is why you'll see us with our beverages that are not
handy dandy.
Beers.
Exactly right. And there's no whiskey or rum in this. This is straight up Pepsi, dude. I swear to God.
Yep.
So.
Yeah, we're on a mission to get super hydrated. Check this thing out, dude. This thing is full of lemon water right here.
Right. Fancy.
But anyways, I've been I don't know. I've just been focusing on getting myself organized for the new year and haven't really been listening to a ton of music. I've actually been listening to the first Dune book on audio.
We were talking about that. That's so cool. I love that you're getting into that series. It's one of my favorite series. So
it is the first book is 21 hours and some change. And I'm currently down about 4 hours. So I've got some work to do.
Yeah, that's insane. I never think about how long it takes to actually read a book, you know. I try and flip through the pages as quick as I can while also absorbing information, but Jesus. Just straight up listening, like at least you can still put it down just like you're reading the book and everything, but just
Yeah.
spending 21 hours listening to someone else read the book, that's just I couldn't do it. Kudos to you for
At
doing
least
that. Kudos to anyone else
with
who
the
does audiobooks.
with with the audio file that I have, thankfully it does have narration as well as character voices.
Oh,
So
cool. Yeah, it keeps it
it's
interesting.
yeah, I mean, you get a good sense. I've seen the movies, so I get a good sense of like what's happening. I can visualize what's happening while it's going on.
Right.
So that's been
Yeah.
fun. Um but yeah, the Bears have made the playoffs. That was a big thing for me this past couple weeks. And actually, my track of the week has to do with the Bears, funny enough. I know you're
All
fucking
right.
scratching your head right now, like, what the
I
fuck? How is that
definitely
possible?
I think you're
Um,
stretching, but let's hear it.
I'm not stretching. So last night, I was watching the Bears Lions game,
Okay.
and right before commercial break,
Uh,
they're like panning the camera through the crowd and through the field and stuff like that,
right.
playing little clips of music in the background. What do
Hmm.
they play a clip of before going into commercial break? Gila Monster by King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, bro.
Damn, that's pretty cool. Maybe that's my segue into
Dude,
sports. If they keep playing sick music, I might be about it. I'm just saying.
Dude, it was wild. I immediately picked my phone up and texted Josh and was like, dude, they just played Gila Monster by King
Right.
Gizzard. And he was
Exactly.
like, dude, I just heard that too.
Right.
So yeah, that was pretty cool.
Hell
But of
yeah.
course I had to go put Gila Monster on after that
Exactly.
and give it a
Right.
listen. And
Hell yeah.
today, funny enough, I picked out my King
There you
Gizzard
are.
shirt to wear.
Nice. What is that?
Yeah.
What are the guys on there? Is that He-Man
They are
in the
monsters of
mess?
the universe. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
Masters.
Yeah. See it.
It's
It's
so
all
good. Yeah, actually,
Skeletor and his crew.
this is this is unfortunately, I hate to admit it because I'm not usually a fan of it, but this is a bootleg shirt.
Oh, whatever. Sucks, but whatever, man. Come on, we got to do what we
Yeah,
can to support who we can, you know?
it's true. I'm getting the word out. It's free marketing.
Exactly, right.
What about you, man? What have you
Unfortunately,
been listening
right.
to? I've been
Oh,
talking
yeah,
enough
that's
about
right.
myself.
That's fine. So, kind of same deal. I've been listening to a lot of Viagra Boys. I've been listening to more, I don't know. It's winter, it's winter time, so my energy is very, very, very low. And it's when I get into my fuzz and my doom and my shoegaze and all that. So it's something a little bit slower, but I needed something with the new year to kind of pick me up. So just the other day, was it when I was closing? I feel like no, I must have been at home. I don't know. I was on something. I was looking up music somewhere, on my phone or whatever, and I picked out the Tony Hawk's playlist just to kind of see if I get some
Oh
punk, some
yeah.
ska, some different stuff like that. And it was the first Underground soundtrack that I found, and the song "I Wanna" in parentheses "Pierce My Brain" came on by Rubber City Rebels, and oh my God, is that such a great track? Just reminded me of the good old times. It is also a correlation to me for the next 20, literally the next week, and then I'll have my cheat day, and then another week, and then I'll have my second cheat day, and then I'm finishing out strong. You know what I mean? But for 28 days this month, I want to pierce my brain. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes. But it's good.
it,
It's
it
a
get
purge. It's a cleansing. It's gonna be fine.
You'll be all right, Tyler. You will
Thanks, man.
survive.
I know.
I know it's hard, but I think this is what my fucking
I've never had to.
third.
Well, okay, I had to quit smoking cigarettes. That fucking sucked. But drinking's a lot easier. You know what I mean?
I know
Like at
that.
least delaying whatever.
Yeah.
But it's
S-
weird
s-
because I've never had to have this situation before, and I keep feeling like I sound like a whiny bitch, and I do. But I don't know. I'm just talking it out, and I don't know,
Yeah.
solidifying my heart and my passion for right now not drinking. So, I'm also getting my outlet out. I made a mocktail special for work. And I told the servers, I was like, if you need to explain it to anybody in any way, you can tell them if the bartender isn't drinking, nobody else is. So that's my justification.
Yep.
I'm petty like that.
No,
So
it's just good business right now. A lot of
exactly.
people are
Right.
doing it these days.
Yeah. Right. That was my other
Um,
justification. It wasn't so
yeah,
selfish.
yeah, exactly. Now I've been doing this for 3 or 4 years now.
Okay.
Um, I mean, a couple times I've done sober October, but what I've learned from sober October is a terrible time to stop drinking because that's like the
It's the best
peak
time to
of
drink.
football season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I'll go with your reason.
Um,
That's fine. That's my birthday month,
but
so there's no way in hell I'm not drinking on
oh,
my birthday, at least. You know what I mean? Come on.
that's
Sober
fair.
October is for losers. It's for posers. You can't start off the year right. So,
Yeah. um, yeah, last year I did dry January and just
uh-huh.
continued
Right.
until April. So we'll see what this
Damn, you
year
really did it for
brings.
that long. That's crazy. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Kudos to
But
you,
yeah,
man.
it's a bitch, but you start to feel better and then you don't want to drink anymore and
Exactly.
then, you
Right.
know. But all right, let's
Sick.
get into
Let's get
today's
into it, dude.
shit.
All right, our
Um
light releases.
Yeah, dude, you know what? And that is something that I was going to bring up. We must have just been like super spoiled the last few months of the year
Yeah.
last year because we were getting hit with fucking tracks and albums and EPs and fucking tons of shit.
Hmm.
And now everything has come to a screeching halt and we're
Right.
lucky to pull out couple releases each week. But yeah, we got a couple quick ones. Couple good things for you to check out. The first one is the release of the Wilted EP by Paleface Swiss. That one came out, I believe, on the second, but trying to look it up right now. They had one of the tracks came out on the first. Withering Flower came out on the first, and then the whole thing just got released the next day. So it's pretty good. I mean, we've pretty much heard all these songs.
Hmm.
Instrumental War came out a while ago with Stick to Your Guns. Let Me Sleep has been out for a while. Everything is Fine came out not that long ago. Um, I don't know if you got a chance to listen to this, Tyler, but I thought this
I
was
did listen to I thumbed through it a little
so
bit.
it's a little all over the place.
Yeah, oh yeah, for sure. I mean, it sounds like a classic Paleface, release. It's, new age Slipknot. That's what we've decided.
Yeah,
But it's not in a bad way, as much as I like to talk shit about Slipknot. Um,
honestly, in a
and
very
now
good way. To be honest with
that's
you,
what I'm
it's what
saying.
I
It's the
wish.
best parts of right, yeah.
It's a
Um,
better version.
right. And yeah, Withering Flower was good. Instruments of War I've listened to enough since it got released, but Everything is Fine kind of
Yeah,
I don't know, threw me for a little bit of a loop. That and just some parts here and there. Like it's really
yeah,
fucking heavy and it's super cool. And then he goes into like kind of clean vocals and there's nothing wrong with that. It doesn't really take me out of immersion. I don't know, when I listen to metal music, I like the growls, I like the screaming. But a little variety
yeah,
as we've been discussing is it's good. So they gave
yeah,
me enough to want more. You know what I mean? I was very happy with
for
it.
sure. Yeah, and that's what I meant by weird. I guess I don't necessarily mean weird, but it is just like all over the place from the sense that Paleface Swiss isn't exactly a band that does a whole lot of clean vocals, and it seems like
Yeah.
he's kind of dusting his clean vocal cords off for this one. But
Yeah.
like you said, still pretty fucking heavy. So yeah, I'd go check that out for sure. Hopefully we get album release from these guys. I would assume if at all this year, it'll probably be late in the year, but hopefully we get it. Um and then only other release that happened over the past week was we got a new track called Ice Cold by Lionheart. We talked about these guys before the holidays started. I can't remember. They had to have was there a there was a feature
There's a
that
feature on
linked
what we
us.
have so far. I'm looking at their EP on YouTube. The song Death Grip just says featuring a day to remember. So,
Oh, yeah, and there's a yet to be released track with Matt Honeycutt from Kubakan. He's
okay.
hopping in there. Yeah, the
Yeah.
Day to Remember link up was what put this in front of us, and I want to
Mhm.
say it was their guitarist that was featured in this song. Um let me see here. Uh feature I don't know. Yeah, it's got to be their guitarist. So,
Kevin, yeah. He's got guest vocals and guitar um
nice.
on it. So,
Nice.
it's
Yeah.
good old
So,
Kev.
good old Kev. Um, yeah, looks like the new album by Lionheart, Valley of Death 2, will be out on the 9th.
Oh,
So
cool.
for now, you can catch the majority of the album.
Mhm.
Um, and then in a week, you can check out this new feature with Matt Honeycutt. I'm sure it's going to be tough as shit.
Oh yeah.
Um, but yeah, that's it. Sadly enough, I wanted to listen to some new music. I was staring at my title today, right before I was getting ready to leave in my car, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, "What do I even play?" And then,
Anything you want,
I
man.
just,
Welcome to free will.
yeah, I mean, I guess, but I just ended up going with my book because there was nothing new to listen to.
What a
But
nerd.
what are you gonna do? I know,
That's all right.
fucking nerd.
That's all right.
Um,
Fucking nerd.
But yeah. All right, let's move on. We got plenty of artist news. This is what's
Yeah,
going to
a
keep
good
us
deal of
busy
that.
today.
Yeah. Hefty
Um
chunks.
Hefty chunks.
That's what we should call it.
All right.
Not digestible chunks, but hefty chunks.
Hefty. Yep.
Hefty.
Hefty. Um
Wimpy,
dude,
wimpy,
that if
wimp.
we if we ever s- introduce a third episode a week, we should call
Uh-huh.
it the Riff Report Hefty Chunks.
Hefty chunks. Perfect. All right. We'll put that
Hefty
on the
chunks.
list.
Yep. Future segment. You people, if you're listening to right now, let us know if you would listen to Hefty Chunks. I'm not even going to tell you what it is because I don't know, but just
Yeah.
tell
We like
us.
the title. We're gonna run with it.
Yeah. Yep. All right. Anyways, getting into some artist news. We had a little bit of controversy over the new year. Bill Murray, guitarist Reese Maslin, has left the band following allegations from a former partner of his. It is noteworthy that Reese Maslin is just a live guitarist with the band. Bill Murray is a solo project. But either way, Reese has left the band. The allegations at hand uh, are describing Maslin as being selfish, ignorant, racist, misogynistic, and disingenuous. Um,
Jesus.
which, yeah, you don't want to be called any of these.
Right.
But
It's
yeah,
all really
he
bad keywords.
reportedly, yeah, not good. He repeatedly used slurs while in this relationship. Hard to say what kind of slurs, but it doesn't really matter. None are good.
Right.
And then he is also noted with use of social and psychological abuse. And this doesn't need to be said. It goes along with the slurs, but apparently he's been accused of typing out a word that white people can't say, which I'm pretty sure we all know what that is.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Um, but it looks like, yeah, he was emotionally abusive and unsupportive during the couple's miscarriage, apparently, which isn't a crime or anything, but it does show his character.
That fucking sucks.
Maslin, yeah. Maslin has issued a statement stating, I exhibited behavior on several fronts during a previous relationship that I deeply regret. I am so sorry, not only to her, but to anyone else that these behaviors have affected. At this point, I can only apologize and take steps to be a better person for myself and for everyone else in my life. And if you want my opinion, um, you could have told me that ChatGPT wrote a PR statement for him to post online, and this is what it is. Because that is the biggest cop out. Um, and also,
Yeah.
it doesn't even look like he technically apologizes for any of this stuff. It just says he apologizes to anybody who's the behaviors have affected. So he's not even just like apologizing for being an
It's just a
asshole.
blanket,
He's just
yeah. He states that he's can take the steps to be a better person, that he's stepping down, and then talks about the time. So like it's a start. That's cool, but you gotta
he's
put some
doing
action.
he's doing what
He
he
needs to
has
right
to
now.
do.
Exactly,
Yeah.
right. You know, so
He
we'll see
would
if
he be
that does
doing it?
change, but
Would he be doing it if he wasn't called out in public? Probably not.
who knows? Yeah, fortunately.
So,
Yeah, being on such a large stage like that, definitely puts scrutiny on your behaviors. So hopefully you learn from this and the world's a better place with you instead of without you. Best way I can say it. You know what I mean? So
yeah.
yeah, good luck to you, Bill Murray guitarist Reese Maslin. We did get a statement from another band member from a different band. Lucas from Vale Maya. We were talking about this last week and how you broke my absolute fucking heart, sir.
Yeah.
But it wasn't you. You were just the messenger, so I can't blame you.
Yeah,
Lucas has
don't kill the
finally issued a
messenger.
statement. Yeah, I won't. Uh, if I kill you, I lose my job. No, maybe it's like Highlander. Maybe if I kill you, I take your job.
That probably could be the case.
Oh fuck.
You don't have
All
to
right,
kill me
you.
though. If you want it, you can have it.
It's fucking. It's all right. I just like hanging out with you. That's all. Um, Lucas
Thanks, man.
from Vale of Maya, yeah, has issued a statement regarding his departure from Vale of Maya. Um, which in all of these like news releases and stuff, because I really don't like look up pictures and I'll read like news here and there, but it's been absolutely surprising to me to see this man like physically because he's mostly just a voice to me and he's fucking bald
Yeah.
now. I thought he had like super long hair. That's crazy. That's cool. Live your
I have no
life.
idea.
Whatever. It just surprised me. That's all. But
All
yes,
right.
he states, yes, it is true that I have left Vale of Maya. And then he goes on and talks about how thankful he is. It's been 10 years, shaped his life. Um, he goes on to say, over the last year, I've been focused on siphon. I believe is how you pronounce that. Siphon, dude. He's sniffing and siphon. You
He's
know what I mean?
siphon.
Yeah, he's siphon, dude. Uh, Releasing music and rediscovering that spark in the studio. It's been a real turning point for me, allowing me to reconnect with what drives me creatively and to approach music with a fresh perspective. I love that for you, Lucas. Because the last album, This Is Everybody's Fault, kind of sucked. It felt like you all kind of phoned it in. I'm also thrilled to be a part of a new collaboration with Joey Sturgis that's coming soon. It's been an honor to work alongside industry veterans who helped shape so many influential artists within the rock and metal world. There's a lot more on the way for 2026 that I'm excited to share with all of you. And then it gets all gushy, and yeah, so he is no longer in. Everyone is hoping Brandon, the earlier vocalist, for Id and Common Man's Collapse and all that, to come back. I say get over it, folks. Let's get a fresh voice in here. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't
I
care
gotta
one way or
say,
another. I'm
you know what I mean?
probably
I
not like super
if
into
he
it,
did,
but
right, that's fine. But I'd rather see them grow, not regress. You know? Yes, they were super
yeah, I feel that.
popular during those days. It was
That's
id
that's when
that got
I
me
listened
into
to it.
them. Yeah, I listened to him a whole lot back then, but I gotta say I really did enjoy Lucas's tenure. False Idols was super good. Matriarch was fucking awesome. Like I said, Mother just kind of sucked. There's a couple good tracks on there, but it was a really lackluster album that took them forever to fucking release. So hopefully they can all get back together. Um, fucking what's his name? Mark? Yeah, Mark. Can get out of the Ronnie Radke fest. I don't know if you heard the news on Ronnie Radke, but he a little side tangent filed a
Oh, the fucking
restraining
restraining
order
order.
against this catfish scandal that I don't really know much about. Cat was just like, "Did you see this?" I'm like, "Yeah, I really don't care. That's fine." But
I know
yeah,
about it, and
uh,
I was gonna put that article in here, but I specifically left it
well,
out
blacklist,
because
right?
and then here you go, fucking bringing it up on your own.
Fucking and bringing it, yeah, like an idiot. I'm not talking about it anymore. 'Cause fuck that guy. But yeah,
Well,
let's see what the
anyways,
future holds for.
on a
Yeah,
on a different
yeah.
on a different note,
Uh,
related to this, do you know who Joey Sturgis is? Have you looked him up at all?
he was in he was in Slipknot, wasn't he?
No, he's a music producer, so
Oh,
that's who Lucas is working with. He did early Devil Wears Prada stuff. He
okay. Yeah,
did
Patterns of Horizon, Dear
um
Love. Fuck.
yep,
Yeah, I'm looking at his
Attack
discography. He did
Attack,
Plagues.
Oceano, uh Miss May I, For the Fallen Dreams, We Came as Romans, Asking
Oh
Alexandria,
shit.
of Mice and Men,
Yeah, he did
Muir.
all of these great fucking dude, all I love all of these albums that I'm looking at right now. This guy's Speaker of the Dead by Amir, great album. The
You
Flood,
got Tomorrow We Die Alive by Born of Osiris on here.
right?
Yeah, there's he did a bunch of shit. So
Yeah.
y- I would assume whatever they're working on's got to be
It's gonna be good.
listen,
All right, I'm about
listenable.
it. Why did I
Yeah,
think he was
there you go.
in Slipknot? What the fuck? What's wrong with me?
I have no idea, but it's all right. We all
I
get
don't know.
confused every once in a while.
Right.
But you don't have to be so sad
Agreed.
about him leaving Vale Maya. He's off
Yeah,
to bigger and better things.
exactly. Cool. Well, good luck, Lucas. I wish the best for you. Um, next up, we've got some more updates from Dave Mustaine, everybody's favorite old cranky guy. Uh, this is me
I
just
love that
projecting.
somehow. I love how that somehow you end up talking about Dave Mustaine anytime he's brought up on this show.
I'm surprised you didn't call me on that because you're like, go ahead and pick what you want to talk about. And I'm like, I guess I'll talk about fucking Megadeth. That's fine. No,
No,
the
I
joke
fucking love
is,
it. For now
yeah, the
on,
joke is, I like,
I'm never talking about him again. It's all you.
it's all me, exactly. Yeah, I'm his biggest arch rival. But no,
Yeah.
I like Megadeth. I really do like their music. If you gave me
Me
at
too.
gun to the head a choice of who my big four is in order, Megadeth is probably the first one. Honestly, I do enjoy them. I love his music, but I just I hate it when artists get all up in arms and fucking just have to talk about everything all the goddamn time and bring up past beef and act like I don't know. He just seems cocky and fucking arrogant, and I'm like, fuck you, dude. But your
Yep.
music fucking rules. So I don't know.
Yep.
I guess I'm just doing a bit right now. That's about all it is. I need something to
That's all right. You can have it,
be
dude.
on here. I need to pull. Yeah, I need to pull fucking thumbnails and shit. And usually when I start talking about Dave, I'm like, "Fuck you, old man," and then I can pull it. You know what I mean? So. But yeah, a couple of updates from that sphere. But the big one is, and I absolutely loved reading this, confirmed that their upcoming album will in fact be their final, but they're probably going to release a live album following their farewell tour, which they are expecting to run 3 to 5 years. Which that part right there was just like, what a cop out! Like, just
Dude.
give it a year or maybe two, but 3 to 5 years? Are you kidding me? Like, I don't
Well,
know.
I was cracking
That's
up in general just about like, dude, like you're like, oh, we're putting out one final album, except there'll also be a
maybe
live
another
album,
one. Exactly. Like, it's not
and
the final album.
we're breaking up, and we're done. But if you
In a
want to
while.
catch us, we'll be available for the next 5 years. It's like 5 fucking years, dude. Are you
Right.
serious?
He's probably gonna croak before then, unfortunately, but we'll see. So yeah, there's that. Yeah, I looked at that. I'm like, coward. Just let it be done.
Yeah, for real.
Fucking come on. But the
Yeah,
other
I was.
thing, yeah,
No, I was just gonna say I respect this less than like Ozzy Osbourne retiring 12 times, but then coming back for more tours. It's like
right.
at least at least he said he was done and he was done for a while, and then he changed his
Uh-huh.
mind. Dave Mustaine's just like, I'm done, but actually it's pretty evident that I'm not fucking done.
Exactly. Yeah, I just absolutely love that. But the other thing I did want to mention is how he had to make it a big point to say he's not open to bringing back past members of Megadeth, stating we've already done that with Marty. And I mean, let's look at the other people we played with. There's a lot of people that would be a huge undertaking. I'd rather keep doing what we're doing and let the fans experience Megadeth music and be happy about it. It's not puppet show Megadeth, which honestly, that's fine. You don't need to make it a bigger spectacle than you've already fucking made it. And that would be an absolute clown show. And I feel like him and Marty have had enough to go back and forth about already that that's fine. Just keep it where it's at.
I
Don't
I
overcomplicate it.
I honestly don't care one way or another. Fucking bring them on or don't. I don't care. I'm not going.
Right.
So
All right. Yeah, it's gonna be they're gonna try and milk all of us for however much they can just with this tour for the next 3 to 5 years. So take your
yeah,
pick. Maybe by
obviously.
the end of it, fucking it'll be cheap enough because everyone's already tired of it. So we'll see. Who knows?
Yeah. Yeah, so ridiculous.
Right.
Um, but thankfully, in 3 to 5 years, we won't have to, or you won't have to talk about Dave
I won't have
Mustaine
to
anymore.
fucking talk about it anymore, dude. I'll probably find a reason. Man, this
Yeah,
fucking
probably.
bitch ass person reminds me of what. Remember when Dave Mustaine talked about this, dude? It's just like that. How unoriginal. I'll just
Yeah, dude.
transfer the anger onto somebody else.
The
It's
funny
fine.
thing is that if your hair was a little lighter and a little more red and curly, and then you had a gray beard, you guys would look the same.
We would look exactly the same. I'm just a younger, more fresh Dave Mustaine, just without all the anger. But it's slowly bubbling
That's what
up within me, so
I was gonna say. It sounds like you got all the
it's
anger
getting there.
still.
I don't know, but
uh,
yeah, I'm just an
well,
archetypal metal guy. That's it. We all have a look. It's fine. Like I said, if
yeah.
I do one of these, I look like Rob Zombie. You know what I mean?
It's like
So
it's like fucking Mortal Kombat. You're like when you're younger and you get into metal, you like have to choose your fighter, and you chose Dave Mustaine.
it's recolored. Yeah, it's the I'm the Sub Zero to Dave Mustaine's fucking Scorpion, or
Yep.
I don't even think I'm Sub Zero. I'm not even cool enough to be Sub Zero. I'm not even. I wouldn't say I'm a
Oh
reptile. I'm
man.
like a noob Cybot or yeah Cybot, dude. I'm like the purple guy. Only
Yeah,
shows up every so
I'm
often.
not gonna go trying to talk Mortal Kombat characters, but I
All
did
right, coward.
really like the robot versions of Scorpion and Sub-Zero in the
Yeah.
fucking newer games. They were pretty sweet. Um Moving on. we got some really cool news that I was super happy about, and just something I'm super into. On January 1st, to kick off the new year,
Mhm.
uh, hardcore band Misery Signals released a multicam film capturing the band's final performance in Edmonton, Alberta on October 19th. You can catch this on their YouTube. It is titled The Final Performance. And the performance actually features both of their vocalists, Jesse Zakarska and Carl Schubach, who uh, I know, Tyler, you're probably not super familiar with this band, but
Not really, no.
they they were huge. Influential pieces of metalcore history.
Okay.
So I listened to them quite a bit when I was younger. Jesse Zaharska, he was the, or yeah, Jesse was briefly in the OG metal core band Seven Angels, Seven Plagues, I think is what
Yeah. Yeah.
they're called.
Yeah, I got their
Who
page pulled up. That's
is
exactly
it
correct.
yeah, they were one of the like founding metalcore bands. So he was involved in that project. He recorded Misery Signals first album of Malice and the Magnum Heart. And then he left the band. The band did some tryouts online, and they brought in Carl, who then recorded the next three albums with them: Mirrors, Controller, and Absent Light. All amazing albums. And during this performance, Jesse and Carl actually trade off the mic back and forth to sing each other's respective album tracks until the very end of the show when they do a 4-song finale with both vocalists up there singing
Nice.
songs from each other's albums, which I'm not gonna lie, I got a little choked up because it was
Aw. Yeah.
first of
That's
all,
so cool.
it was unfortunate that we're losing them because they're awesome, but also it was really cool to see each vocalist respect each other so much. I know
Right.
usually when bands lose members, a lot of times there's bad blood because obviously um, a lot of times it's not exactly a shared decision. But
Right.
both these vocalists obviously appreciate what they've done with the band, and it was just really cool to see them all up there.
Hell yeah.
The show in October, it was in support with or supported by Comeback Kid with Honor and Undying. Unfortunately, their sets were not included in this video, but it was a really cool video. So if you got an extra like hour and some change, go check it out. It's fucking awesome, I promise you.
Hell yeah.
I've been listening to Misery Signals all day because of it. And actually, side side little tangent, Tyler, I know you're a Steam guy. back in um Back in the day, do you
Mhm.
ever recall a game, a free to play first person shooter game called Combat Arms? It
Not
was basically like
particularly.
free. It was like free Counter Strike. Um
Okay.
and me and my buddies we played a lot of it. It was like the only game that I played for a while.
Okay.
Um Basically like
I will.
fucking
Yeah.
Call of Duty online.
Okay.
But I found a way to go into the coding of the game on my computer and
Okay.
change the lobby music to whatever I wanted. And
Okay. Cool.
I changed it to Weight of the World by Misery Signals. So every time I
Okay.
logged in to
That's what
fucking
would show
Combat
up. That's
Arms,
super cool, dude.
that's what would play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your first mistake in asking me that question is trusting me, the resident Nintendo dude, as I've self titled myself, uh, to play a fucking first person shooter. I'm not that guy. That's fine. I'm so happy that you asked me and wondered about that because I'm totally a gamer. But yeah, I'm just not into shooters and stuff. I like my
That's
fantasy
fair.
elves and magic and swords and whatever. I'm a very, very predictable guy, and guns don't usually get me off, so it's all right.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair. I also cannot do that anymore because
Right.
um I just get fucked up immediately. Like everybody just like comes in and fucks me up. I don't have the
Right.
hand-eye coordination anymore. I can't work.
Yeah.
I've never been a big video game guy, so I can't fucking work it like these kids these days. So I just quit playing.
Play your old guy games, dude. I just bought a remaster of 1998, I think, video game from the PlayStation 1, Medieval. I don't know if you know that game, but it's fucking awesome. And that's
Nope.
what I like to play. I just want to play my old guy games. I want to remember the halcyon days of past gaming, and I stick with it. I don't really play a lot of new releases. As you can tell
That's all
from my music choices, my video game choices also suffer from the same curse. So
right. The tunnel curse.
I can't let go. Yes, the tunnel vision curse.
It's all right.
In fact,
I
I'm
forgive you.
listening to more older music. I have Suicide Season on in my headphones right now. So
Nice.
great album.
Well, um we can move on now after talking about
Yeah.
misery signals for an appropriate amount of time. I could go longer,
Right.
but I won't. Um, in other news, Swedish metal band Throne teased new music in a social media post with the caption 2026.
What?
This clip of music sounded pretty good. It ended
Hell
very
yeah.
abruptly. It was a quick clip, ends abruptly. So I feel like I've been robbed of a full tease. But either way, I'm excited.
That's how they get you. It's a tease.
Yep. Yep.
It's fine. It's a
They
nice
got
little
me.
edge
Got me
for
on the
you.
edge.
All right,
Yep.
let's go.
Did you
I didn't listen to
did,
it, so
did
I
you
don't
find
know.
this?
I did not. Nope, I did
All right.
not. You think you're choosing to leave social media? Personally, I know you're doing stuff for, you'll check out any avenue for news releases, but I know you made that personal decision. That's been my personal decision for several years. I only go on social media to watch funny ass videos, doom scroll, and send them to my brother and my spouse. She loves it when either one of us get home. We're like, look at the fucking 25 videos I sent you. It's a fun little thing. That's what we do. But yeah, I
Yeah.
don't post. I don't really look for news. Like I said, I doom scroll, but I'm just looking for like list articles that I can fill my brain with dumb, useless knowledge with. And yeah, funny cat videos. So it's cool.
Oh yeah.
And you're depriving yourself of that, dude. I can't believe it. That's crazy.
I am. I've sworn off of quick, meaningless dopamine hits. I'm going straight for hard, long-lasting dopamine hits that I have to
Whoa.
work for.
All right. Hey, if it lasts more than 4 hours, please call your doctor.
Yeah, that was great. But yeah, no, I mean, yeah, I still on the Riff Report Instagram scrolling through.
Yeah,
Luckily,
exactly.
I've been a member of Instagram since fucking I think it said 2015 when I logged on there to
Dang.
log off
Right, make
off
you
of
feel bad
my
about it. You've been here for this
shit.
long. What's
Yeah.
another year? Who cares?
Yeah. Why are you leaving after 10 whole years? I'm like,
Right.
fuck.
Clingy ass
Um,
girlfriend. Right. Oh my god.
Yeah, dude. Ridiculous. I'm never coming back now.
Right.
But yeah, the good part is that with our Instagram account, I've been selective and I only follow bands and record labels and venues. So I'm only getting
Right.
band stuff, which I like.
Hell yeah. That's nice. I'm so proud of you, dude. I'm gonna go ahead and take the segue. In other news, Knocked Loose, Counterparts, Devil Wears Prada, several of our favorite artists have all had their album cover art stolen by an AI artist on Spotify called Broken Avenue. Um, we're not on Spotify anymore, so I can't view this stuff. I mean, I could still probably look it up on the website, but I was looking
I
for
was
some
gonna
stuff
say
on this
there is
broken.
there is
Uh,
a picture online.
oh yeah, I see. Like literally, it's his like Spotify page picture is a copy of the Devil Wears Prada, Color Decay album.
Yep.
That's so crazy. Some of these
Yeah.
songs on here. A song is literally called "Pierce the Veil." What is this? This is a Knocked Loose. Yeah, cover right here.
Yep. You don't go
Yeah,
before
Jesus
you won't go
Christ.
before you're supposed to. Yeah,
Right.
that album cover's on there. Yeah, fucking awful.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But you know
So,
what? To be honest with you,
uh,
I'm happy. I'm happy that this is happening. And I'll tell you why I'm happy this is happening. Because this right here is what's going to cause the crash of music streaming.
right. I was reading up some other news about like just like AI and music and all that. Like they're saying that artists could lose up to a quarter of their revenue just with AI coming in and stealing all of that. And I feel like
Yeah.
artists, having seen some more interviews and people talking about touring and how, unless you're like fucking Beyonce or Taylor Swift or like the new algorithm pusher, you're not making fucking money on tour. Like the big thing about Taylor Swift making what billions of dollars in tour revenue or whatever, just grand scheme, that's insane. That's an insane amount of money to make because most other artists are like, I'm hoping to break even, maybe we'll see, but most of the time they're out of money, just trying to tour and pay for gas and food and make sure their roadies and everybody, like techs, sound people, people who move stuff, people who do their merch, like they got to make sure they get paid, so they end up getting less and less as artists, but they do it for the
I was
love of
going to
the
say
game, not, you know what I
it's
mean?
getting I mean, yeah, they do
Which
it for the love of the
sucks,
game, but
Yeah.
that doesn't mean that they should suffer because of it.
I'm not saying it's okay.
Um
I'm just saying like that's, a true
yeah.
artist will do it for the love of the game. But on the flip side, I think artists should be paid way fucking better. But how do we pay?
Yeah.
How do they get more money? You know what I mean? It's so
Well, at
well, for
this
one
point it
thing,
seems
these
like
ticket sales could they could at least, if they're gonna charge us an arm, a leg, and an ass cheek, they could at least throw back a little bit more to the artist. You know what I mean?
agreed.
But
But I mean, yeah, it
whatever.
just seems like they're taking away slowly but surely they're taking away every avenue that an artist has to make money. Like
Exactly.
you before streaming services, they used to make money off of album sales. They would get
Right.
a percentage of that album sale.
Exactly.
That got taken away from them, and now in turn they're making pennies on the fucking dollar. Um,
Right.
they used to get paid a decent rate for coming out to tour, and then fucking Ticketmaster and Live Nation had to like put
Right.
their fucking hands in the
Yeah,
pockets. And
exactly.
then fucking now you got them, these venues fucking trying to take a cut
Stealing like
out
merch
of
cut and shit. Right.
their merchandise, which is the only thing they have to make money on now. So what the fuck,
Exactly.
pretty soon, if this is what you guys want, this is what you're gonna get. If you want to
Hmm.
continue to support AI and music and streaming and music, pretty soon all you're gonna have is AI music.
Right. Which sucks. I hate that. I hate thinking about that future. So please, for the love of God, no more AI music. Stop supporting it. Stop. Stop. If it comes out on the news, just don't even fucking listen to it. Don't find it on Spotify. Don't find it on YouTube. Don't find it anywhere. Just look at it and be like, oh, that sucks, and move on. Let it die.
Right.
Let it be dead,
Yeah.
please. Um,
Did you
but yeah,
see
one
did you
thing
see
I
the Did you see
The
the thing that
what
fucking Brendan Murphy of Counterparts said?
yes, I did. I thought that was pretty funny. Coming in like a, I don't know, like not like a G, but kind of like a G. He's like, hey, $100 to anyone who can get me the legit contact info for this guy, James Trollby, who they discovered runs the Broken Avenue account, artist, fake
Yeah,
news.
right.
I won't do anything fucking crazy. You won't get in trouble. I just want to talk. We're just gonna talk.
Yeah,
It's
we're
gonna
just
be all
going to
right. No
talk. Yeah.
biggie. Right. Don't worry. Just don't look. Um, yeah, I thought that was pretty fucking funny. But I didn't see anybody else talking, like any of these other artists who did have their art stolen from 'em. I haven't seen anything else from them. I didn't look very hard, but yeah, I wasn't able to find much. I just see a lot
They
more about some of these more bigger artists, like going up not against the government, but trying to bring awareness to this issue,
right.
and trying to get that solved. So, have you seen anything?
Yeah. No, I mean, other than the dude from Counterparts, and honestly, these other bands might not even be aware that this has happened
Right.
yet.
Well, they will be soon, I'm sure, because
Oh yeah,
this news
oh
travels
yeah,
pretty fucking fast.
right. So, but
Yeah.
I mean, also, I don't know much about litigation, but I do know that if you were trying to sue somebody for using your shit, the best thing that you can do is shut the fuck up until it's over.
Exactly. Yeah. On the flip side, though, we've got some fucking old guy asshole again coming out of the woodwork, speaking on the other
Yeah,
side of things. It is Sean Crahan of Slipknot, fucking clown in name and
dude,
in
he is a
form.
clown. Yeah,
That's
he is
what
a
I'm
clown,
saying, right? He lives
especially
it
with this take.
wholeheartedly, right? He states that the way I look at it, AI is a professor in my pocket who only wants to do what I want it to. What's the difference between me pulling out my pocket producer? That sounds really gross. Or me
That
trying
does
to
sound
get a famous
gross.
producer that might not even work with me and could potentially cost me 150,000. He's saying the AI's only job is to make me happy, me, not you, not anybody else. Like a fucking asshole, selfish, doesn't give a shit about anyone because he's already got his. You know what I mean? He's gotten paid. Who cares if he's gonna go
Yeah.
ahead and climb that ladder and then pull it out from under him like a just a jerk. You know what I mean? Um, yeah. So here he is defending it. Like I don't understand.
Well,
Uh,
clearly,
yeah.
what I want to know is, hold on, do music producers do they get royalties?
I would assume
Uh,
so. Like if you're
yes, they
if
do.
you're if you're mixing and editing and just kind of putting it in the package, I'm sure, you know.
Yeah, it says
How do you
Google
think Rick Rubin
says
gets to walk around looking like he does in real life and not give a shit about it? Because I'm sure he gets a lot of fucking royalties and payments out of all the albums he's worked with.
true that.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
it looks like it says the exact share that they get is unknown, but usually about 3 to 7% for major label deals,
Okay.
and could be higher for indie releases.
Right.
Um, so nothing to scoff at, but I was gonna say, like, who the fuck who the fuck is clown to say that famous producer isn't worth $150,000 to produce your album?
It just
Especially
it's insane.
especially if you want to throw out the name Rick Rubin. I would
Right.
say, based off what he's done for all of the people that he's worked with, I'd say
Right.
$150,000 is well worth it.
Seems kind of worth it. Exactly. You know.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, here's some clown, some old guy clown coming out, just saying the
Yeah.
dumbest fucking take. It's these bigger bands, you know. Avenged Sevenfold did the same thing, with that one song they released, in a as AI.
Yeah.
I can't think of any other artists like just off the top of my head that defend AI, but there's that whole Warner Brothers Music or whatever that are like, yeah, we're gonna start putting a clause in that, they can choose to opt
Right.
out and everything, but like just in general, that any artist who signs to that is just dumb. Because yeah, that's the thing, like they're gonna pull all the music you've already released, and if you're a new artist coming out, they're gonna let you do your thing for a little while. Oh, we're just doing some AI cleanup, and then you drop your 3-4 albums, and then any music that's coming out is just gonna be not made by you, and
Right.
you don't deserve to be called an artist. I was just having a talk with a couple of dudes at the bar the other day. We're talking about AI and the work that they do, and they brought up companies like Whirlpool and Lico and some of the local ones and everything, and just other companies in general. They're like, it just makes my life easier. Like it does this, it does that. It helps me make these and that, and it's not the devil. It's not the devil. Young people think it's the devil, and I'm like, listen. I was like, can I pipe in for just a second? Like, I'm not trying to like worm my way in your car, but I am. Like, I was like, as a younger person, holding on to it, um, who has just an idea of what it's doing. And I don't make my own art really anymore. I'm really sad about that. But uh, yeah, AI in music and in like physical media is the devil because there are these fucking clown shoe. I wanted to put another thing out there, but I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it at that. Fucking clown shoes, individuals, these tech bros who get onto AI and put out art. They put in like 7 or 8 different prompts, and they really specify everything, and then they get this honestly good looking piece of art. For the most part, and then they call themselves artists. And it's like, no, you're not an artist. You thought of this, but you didn't put it on the paper. You're just a guy with a keyboard. Like, you know what I
Right.
mean? That's not art. It's not the skill, the time, the dedication. Like,
Right.
anyone can literally do that. And I'm not trying to gatekeep art right now. I'm just saying if you want to be a good artist, you should dedicate the time to
I
perfecting your
mean,
craft and learning to get better, you know what I mean? And evolving.
to your
That's
to
the
your
point of it.
point, I mean, you're right to a certain sense because like obviously like happy accidents can happen in art, but like yeah, if you are trying to create a piece of physical art through AI, you
Yeah.
typed something in to get a result, but when you were coming up with the words to type that out, you had an image in your mind,
Yeah.
and that image that was in your mind is not what came out.
Right.
So you didn't do anything. You thought of
Exactly.
something, you typed it out, and then
Yeah.
you just came to terms with what you ended up with.
Exactly. Pay a real person to do that. I know it sucks and not everybody has a lot of expendable income, but let a real fucking person do it. Like either make it or
I've
have
done it.
somebody else make it. Don't, you know what I mean? Have a computer do it for you and exploit the whole system and think you're trying to help. You're not. You're actually making it worse. So
Yeah.
it's
You know me.
stupid
I
to do.
design plenty of things
Right.
myself on the
Yeah.
computer. I
Right.
have also hired artists on the internet to make me specific art that I've asked
Right.
for.
Yeah.
Um, such as the theme song to this show. I
Yeah.
contracted
That was
a
made by a
artist.
real person. Right.
Yep. I
Yep.
paid for
And
that
that's super cool. Hell yeah.
because
But and
I'm not
even
a good
then,
enough
even
musician.
farther, that guy made it. That's the point. It wasn't a computer.
He did.
It was a guy.
Yeah.
It was a
Yep.
whole ass guy. And I love that. I don't
Whole ass
remember his
guy.
name,
Talk to
but
him.
right.
To be honest with you, I
Thanks,
don't
man.
remember his name either, but
Yeah, it's
yeah.
fine.
But yeah.
But yeah, thanks, man.
AI bad.
Right.
Um, but yeah, dude, just the funniest line in this whole thing, just to close this out, is when he says, its only job is to make me happy.
Mhm.
And I think that's the funniest thing because depending on what you're using AI for, if you're using it just to make for the end result for you to be happy,
Yeah,
um, you're using it wrong.
exactly. Right.
Like, use it to create code or programs or to fucking find out information that you didn't know before. If that makes you
Right.
happy, then I'm happy for you. That's great. But
Yeah.
if you're just using AI to get an answer that you want because that's what makes you happy, that's stupid.
Exactly. Let's think about it like this. Like, I don't know, this whole AI thing has had me thinking about it every so often. I think AI used like Jarvis is cool. Hey, Jarvis, from fucking Avengers. And I really try not to talk about Avengers
Yeah.
that much because I'm a DC guy, but besides the point. Um, yeah, like pencil this in on my schedule. You know what I mean? Oh, hey, look this up for me. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
and I guess that sucks. Like,
Right.
oh, make the robot subservient to me or whatever. But no, like, one thing that could help humanity do the best that they can do is in one way alleviate the stress of the mundane. You know what I mean? Instead of spending all of your time like,
Right.
oh, I gotta do this, I gotta do that. You know what I mean? Have it do the little things for you so you can do the big things. Like that's super cool. That's a good way to use it. Um,
Right. But
but to take away right
don't become reliant on it to do your everyday little
everything
things,
for
you
you.
know?
Exactly. Have a nice balance. That's the whole adage is everything in moderation. You know what I mean? Do a little bit with it, enough to kind of help out, but don't become reliant and subservient to it.
Right.
Because,
Right.
yeah, that would suck. But I will say, anytime I have had to look something up or type something into like Chat GPT or I always use please and thank you. I know technically this is an unfeeling robot, but maybe we teach it how to feel, and hopefully it remembers my manners, and we can be
No.
friends. I think that'd be cool. I hope
Don't
so.
teach it how to feel.
That's
You don't
I
teach
don't
it how to
know.
feel. You
You
specifically
never
do
watched
not want to teach it how to feel.
you never watched the Bicentennial Man? How
No,
he was a
but
robot and then he became a human and he
I mean
thought and he felt and he loved. Dude, he felt
that's
love. You want to
great.
deny that from something? Heartless. That's
If
cold. That's so cold.
if you want to give the AI feelings, then all of a sudden it's going to start having its own free will and deciding things for us. So,
I've
I
watched The
don't know about
Matrix. I've
you.
watched Terminator.
Yeah,
I watched
I'm too
RoboCop
old to
too.
be. Yeah, hell yeah.
I'm just saying, what if we got RoboCop and he was like, "I'm here for justice." You know what I mean? And he defeats the
uh,
cold-blooded, thoughtless, heartless AI, and then we get real RoboCop.
that is,
I'm kind of about that.
that is awesome. Side note: did you hear that there is a new
Yeah.
RoboCop statue in Detroit?
Yeah. Wasn't it
I
like
want to
it
go
had
see
been
it.
built and it needed a home and they finally found a home for it?
I have no idea how it came about,
I
but
feel like it got, let's
I was
see.
happy about it.
Uh, hmm. There was a
All right.
Kickstarter campaign that it was involved in
Okay.
because of an exchange between a guy and the mayor of Detroit, Dave Bing. In 2011, he said there's no plans for it, but like because this user on Twitter wanted us to have like our own Rocky statue, and he's like, why not RoboCop? And those are
Yeah,
the real questions right there. Why not RoboCop?
for
Um,
real.
and yeah, it was finally completed last year.
Yeah, we
Trying to
got it.
see any sort of like
Photos. I didn't
dates.
see any photos. Oh, okay.
Oh, so foam. Okay, so
Just
this goes
recently
back all the
happened.
way to 2013. So 2013, they made foam forms for the statue. They purchased a furnace for the bronze. The last major molds were poured and completed in 16. Uh, in the summer of 2020, as the Venus Bronze Works crew was placing the pelvis of the statue onto its legs, they found that the statue was leaning back. They had to correct the tilt, so they sliced a part of his torso off, and then a plate was
Damn.
welded in. And then yeah, they figured it all out and got it finally completely erected here in 2025 on December 3rd. It is outside on Russell Street outside of Detroit's Eastern Market. So take that,
Hell
Philly.
yeah.
We got a cooler fucking statue, dude. Goddamn RoboCop.
Well, that's gotta be right by the Russell Industrial Center, right? The fucking
I would
music venue, the
assume
outdoor
so.
music venue.
If that's the case, that's cool as hell. And if we ever end up in Detroit, we have to go see it.
I'm trying to get to a show at that venue to go
Right.
check it out. But all right, well,
Right.
what a hell of a conversation.
Right.
Um, bear with us, guys. We're sober and getting off track.
Yeah, that's fine.
In other news, I got a fucking mouthful for you guys. So,
Hell yeah.
in other news, walking hillbilly beer gut Ted Nugent provided the following quote in a recent video of his, um, which was posted on YouTube. And I don't know who the fuck's watching his YouTube channel other than a bunch of fucking old idiots, but he had a lot to say about a handful of musical artists. Um,
Yeah.
so here, bear with me. I'll open the quote. I'm gonna talk for a while and then I'll end quote. But he said, the guy in the white stripes, I can't think of his name, but he played the halftime show with Eminem for the Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving. A big deal. Don't they always lose? The Lions are a football team in Detroit, by the way. Jack White, is that his name? Jack White? No, I think it was the White Stripes. Is that his name? Uh, what the fuck are you even talking about? Fucking
This
Ted.
guy is
Um,
that's what I'm saying. I tried reading through a lot of it and I had to like paraphrase and I'm like, okay, all
I
right,
feel like I'm having an
okay.
aneurysm right now.
That's what
But
I'm saying. It sounds like you're
it
having an
says,
aneurysm for sure.
yeah, yeah, fucking Jack White. Is that his name? Jack White? No, I think it's the White Stripes. Is that his name? Uh, and I'm assuming I didn't watch this fucking video, but I'm assuming he's just talking to himself while he's spewing all this fucking
Uh
weird dementia shit.
yeah, it looks
Um,
like it's a part of his Spirit Campfire series, so I think it's literally just him talking to the camera to people, similar to what we're doing, but he's outside at the campfire, and
by
it's
himself,
specifically by himself, right? It's specifically called Talk
asking
Music with Uncle
himself
Ted.
questions.
Right, exactly. I wonder, yeah.
Well, Uncle Ted's pretending like he doesn't know who Jack White is, as if it's gonna hurt Jack White's feelings. But he goes on to say, anyhow, he said it was. He said it wasn't like a 10 like Sammy Hagar or James Brown. I think Sammy Hagar and James Brown and Steven Tyler, those are 10s. Angus Young of ACDC, that's a 10. The guy's a maniac. And then goes on to say, now, is that his name? Jack White? He's not a 10. He's more like a 4 or a 5. But he really delivered real rock and roll, real Detroit piss and vinegar. And
I
then he
love that
says,
quote.
and
That was pretty funny.
yeah, real Detroit piss and vinegar. He says, and Eminem, the guys, both of the guys, Eminem and Jack White, total idiots. They don't want their country to have secure borders. They think men should destroy women's women's sports. Well, that's exactly what they stand for. When you hate Donald Trump, you want men and women's sports to destroy women's rights. That's what these guys stand for. They think our they don't think our borders should be secured. They think we should invite jihadists who announced that they want to kill infidels. They announced they want to kill Americans, and Jack White and Eminem say, "Yeah, bring them in, bring those guys in." Freak idiots, but their music is soulful, just like Green Day. Green Day, there's not a brain amongst them, I don't think. But man, can they play really really killer stuff? Like Tom Morello, is that his name? Get a fucking new joke, Ted.
Exactly.
But yeah, he goes on to just bitch about how people with differing opinions of his are fucking idiots,
Mhm.
even though they play good music. At least he was
Right.
man enough to admit that they play good music. Um,
Yeah. That
because
was a fair
because
take.
I'll admit that although I think Ted Nugent's a fucking idiot and his political views are pretty stupid, and I've listened to him talk in uh fucking government buildings in the state of Michigan
Yeah.
about different
I remember
things.
that. It was so dumb.
But yeah,
The
I
gay
will
birds
admit
and
that
shit.
yeah, dude, the fucking gay birds. Uh I'll admit that at one time, a long time ago, he was pretty good at guitar. I didn't think
Yeah.
his music was that good, but he was a decent guitar player.
Right.
But he's a fucking idiot. I love
The
how
only good take on Ted Nugent is the Aqua Teen Hunger Force episode where they had a Ted Nugent billboard. Um, what was it? I just found it. So, so Meatwad saw his image on a billboard, and he Meatwad left him $1, and then he shot Carl, thinking he was a varmint, and that's about it. Like Meatwad just worshipped Ted Nugent as Jesus, and I thought that was the funniest fucking thing, and that's the only good take on Ted Nugent, I think. So
all right. Yeah. I think that it's funny. Like the quote, when you hate Donald Trump, you want men in women's sports to destroy women's rights. I
exactly, and
don't
then
think that
mentioned
that's how
secure
that
borders
goes.
like 80 times. Like I don't know
Yeah.
anyone up north who bitches about like border issues and like whatever, and it's just like that literally doesn't affect you. Like we are so far up north. You think Canadians are coming down here and doing this shit? No, you just want to be mad at different colored skin people and you suck. I
Well,
think that's all it
I'm
is.
pretty
You're just an old
sure
fogey racist.
I'm pretty sure Ted Nugent lives in Texas or Tennessee now. I can't remember.
Oh, I could see
He
that.
hasn't lived
Yeah.
it. He hasn't
Somewhere where people want
officially.
him.
Yeah, yeah. He has not lived in Michigan for a while. Um,
Right.
which is even stupider that he decided to come to Michigan to bitch about our hunting laws last year. But
Right.
either way, yeah. So just so you guys know, if you guys, per words of Ted Nugent, if you support Rage Against the Machine or the White Stripes, you probably want to bomb the United Trade Center.
Yeah. The World Trade
He
Center.
said it, not me. Yeah, I don't know what the
Yeah.
fuck I'm talking about. I'm so mad about Ted Nugent. I don't even know what I'm talking about.
Right. Fuck this guy. God, he sucks.
He's just
Yeah.
such a fucking
It's
idiot.
pretty dumb fucking
But
take.
yeah.
That's
Um,
fine.
well, this is weird because normally we'd have another like 45 minutes to an hour of the show, but we've got one more
Yeah.
piece of news and then we're wrapping it up for the fucking night. So
Yeah. See you on Friday.
yeah, right.
Right.
Well, our last little bit of news is might be disappointing to some of you out there. Um, and I could take it either way, and I would love your point of view at the end of this. But in an interview with Kerrang, Noah Sebastian, the singer of Bad Omens, hinted that the band may not actually be releasing their upcoming album in 2026. When asked by Kerrang, what three words have summed up your 2025, Noah replied, "No new album." which is kind of funny because
Yeah.
all the fans were talking about wanting this new album, and he said, "I'll fucking give you it in due time whenever I'm ready." Um, so that's a pretty funny reply. Then he goes on. Kerrang followed that question up with, "And what would the 3 words describe what's to come in 2026?" And Noah replied, "Still no album," which
Gotta hit him where it
is he
hurts. Come on.
trolling? Is he trolling? Is he being
Maybe.
serious?
I don't know. He
Does
seems like a smart enough guy. Wants to
I
fuck with people.
mean, I didn't see the interview, so I don't know the tone of voice or anything. All I saw were the transcripts.
Hmm.
But yeah, who knows? He could be letting us know to get comfortable not having new bad omens this year, or he could just be fucking with everybody. I'm not sure. And to be honest with you, I don't care. I'll take it when it comes. I
Yeah.
am a Tool fan, and I waited for new Tool albums for way longer than I
So long.
even yeah, but I don't care. You take your time. I'll be here.
Yeah. We'll be patient.
Hopefully it's the best it can be. But that's all we got.
Yeah.
That's it
Yeah.
for
There it
Wednesday,
is.
Tyler. That's all we
Right.
got. So what
Totally
oh man,
digestible,
what do we
dude.
yeah, dude, what do we even do now? I'll tell you what we do. I'm going to tell you guys to follow us on social media. We are on Instagram. We are soon to be on TikTok. I
Yeah.
think that's what it's called. Um,
Sounds
but
about right.
when that happens, we'll let you know. But for now, we are on Insta at the.riff.report. We're currently on YouTube, where you can catch our show every Wednesday at 9 a.m. at the Riff Report News. And then you can follow us on Tidal and check out our playlists. I know Tyler and I have been slacking a little bit towards the end of the year, but
Yeah.
I have a New Year's resolution to hit you with hella playlists this year. So follow us on there. And we'll keep you updated on further stuff. We got Apple Podcasts in the works. We got our podcast on Title in the works. So a lot of stuff happening at the Riff Report. But for now, what you can do is subscribe, hit that like button, reach out to us via comments, slip in our DMs if you want. I don't care.
Yeah.
Suggest new material. Let us know what you agreed with. Let us know what you disagree with. And
Right.
for now, stay loud, stay angry, and we will catch you in the pit.